Our first award is the Medical Mutual Share Award. The heart of Medical Mutual's charitable giving lies in our employee volunteer program, SHARE, which stands for Serve, Help, Aid, Reach, and Educate. The program started more than 20 years ago when a small, self-led group of employees decided that they could make a bigger dent in helping the community if they did it together. These are unprecedented times, to say the least. Many of us have witnessed and experienced firsthand stress, uncertainty, loss, but also hope and inspiration and a yearning to help. And though we can't always be together, our team, like many of yours, has found creative ways to give back to the community while maintaining a sense of togetherness. More than a decade ago, we started a special award in honor of the SHARE program to recognize organizations where the employees are the drivers of community service. And we are very honored to present this year's SHARE award to Health Carousel. Health Carousel's leaders and employees infuse the organization's values of teamwork, integrity, excellence, and service into support for its communities through a combination of charitable giving, corporate sponsorships, in-kind donations, employee volunteerism, board service, and sustainability. In an era of COVID-19, the company has embraced the digital universe, and its team has curated impactful virtual experiences for its employees. This spring, Health Carousel introduced its investment in Point, a mobile app for volunteering and donations. The company's decision to provide the Point app to every employee allows it to apply the concept of its digital vision to its social impact strategy to provide employees with the best digital resources and have an even bigger impact on communities. Through the app, employees personalize their HC Gives Back experience by finding causes, organizations, and events they care about. They can also donate, create custom events, and so much more. Last year, Health Carousel leaders and employees participated in 28 nonprofit events, worked with 32 nonprofit partners across the U.S., and completed more than 650 community service hours. Employees and leaders virtually shared education, spread awareness, donated money and supplies, made masks, donated blood, read, painted, walked, and golfed, all in the name of philanthropy. Congratulations, Health Carousel. Let's hear a little more about what Health Carousel has done from CEO Bill DeVille. Bill, congratulations. I'm honored to sit down with you and learn more about how you and the team at Health Carousel have done this, especially during such a trying period.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that. It's been difficult for everybody, I think.
So first, how did you reimagine team-oriented philanthropy during COVID?
Well, first of all, I think, as you said, 2020 was an unprecedented year, and we faced the challenge of not being able to be out in the community to do our volunteer work. And at the same time, the need for volunteers and for donations actually grew during 2020. So when our employees started coming to us with ideas about how to get involved virtually, it was the perfect opportunity, we thought, to multiply our collective impact on our communities by activating friends and family along with our employees to get out and do social distant walking, like 5K walks in the neighborhood, or do virtual paint nights to benefit nonprofits like the Cystic Fibrosis Foundation and the American Heart Association and the Colors Plus Youth Foundation and the Leukemia and Lymphoma Society. So it was really a threefold impact. I think, first of all, it raised funds for these organizations, which is awesome. It raised awareness by expanding the number of participants that we sort of could engage with. And it helped our employees, families, and their friends to connect during a time when we really were socially distanced. So it was really a pretty big impact. It was very cool.
Very cool indeed.
Yeah.
In what ways did you communicate with the team to ensure that they felt connected and that their efforts were making a difference in the community?
Yeah, well, it's all about connection, as you said, and our higher purpose is to improve lives and make healthcare work better. And so we do that through the work we do, but it also happens in the ways that we go about doing our philanthropic kinds of activities. One of our values is to achieve more together. And our best example from 2020, I think our employees would agree with this, is our virtual fundraising, FUN fundraising raffle. We decided to have fun with our partnership with the Leukemia and Lymphoma Society, and so we organized our first ever fundraiser. And because everybody had to be virtual, our leaders and employees stepped up in a huge way and donated to this raffle all kinds of fun things, from like a virtual bourbon mixology session with one of our vice presidents to golf outings, a foursome where employees could go with some of the leaders of the company golfing, and that got exposure there. They really enjoyed that. To a Reiki session, to custom Disney Mickey ears, and even a personalized dog treat basket. And so there was lots of fun stuff. People got to show their personalities and the things that they're passionate about at the same time that they made a difference in the world around them, in the community around them. And so I think we were on camera in 10 different cities, in our homes, with dogs, with significant others, chatting, a lot of fun, raised a lot of money, donated to leukemia and lymphoma. And it's just an example of how we can truly engage with people remotely and make an impact on our community at the same time. And so, presence and engagement isn't just about physical proximity. It just means being present in the moment in meaningful and really personal ways.
That's exciting indeed, Bill. So the company rolled out its Point app to make community giving more accessible from a ground-up perspective for team members. Can you talk a little bit more about how you put that together and the goals that you placed around it?
Well, first of all, we all know the world is changing. More than 70% of our employees are millennials, and we've learned from them in this case. People want to access everything from the touch of a button, and giving back is really no different. We know that simply digitizing and automating processes isn't the answer. We believe effective digital transformation is the integration of high tech and high touch. And so we started searching for a way to apply this digital vision and make it simpler and easier for our employees to be able to give back in ways that they are passionate about. And so when we discovered the Point app, their model presented just what we were looking for. We thought it was kind of a no-brainer. The goals really aligned with our values, and specifically of achieving more together and also raising the bar, which is sort of elevating our work and our performance and our efforts in everything we do. So we challenged ourselves to continuously improve and become the best versions of ourselves, and so that we can achieve more and live more and make a difference for each other and for our clients and for our communities. And the Point app was right on point.
Great. Last year, Health Carousel and its team members engaged with more than 30 organizations to give back. Could you share how you were able to do that and the impact that you were able to make?
Yeah. Well, first of all, it comes down to the fact that our employees drive our impact through their unique passions and their diverse backgrounds and interests. So we do sponsor as a company certain organizations, and we curate team events, but we don't limit our employees to those things. We empower them to give back where they can. And so through our leaders and our social impact committee and our individual employees in all the different cities in the United States, you can see where many different opportunities naturally just take shape.
Bill, what's next for Health Carousel and its philanthropic programs in 2021?
Well, we have a lot of good things planned, and I won't give away all of our secrets, but definitely expect to see a focus on health equity. 2020 opened the world's eyes to a lot of inequities that exist within healthcare in our communities. And so you're going to see Health Carousel and our employees showing up in these very important spaces. We're going to actively be working toward solving the issue of health equity and making a difference to improve lives and make healthcare work better and ensure that really our vision is fulfilled, that every patient has access to quality healthcare and health resources when and where they need it. That's a lot of our whole company is about, and it's a big part of why employees want to work for Health Carousel, because they want a mission that's bigger than themselves and makes a difference in people's lives. And that's what we're all about.
Well, thank you, Bill. And again, congratulations.
Well, thank you so much. It's so good to be with you today.